if you want to be useless in life, come and meet me. Yes, that's what I do for a living. If you want to be useless in life, call my number. I will, oh my God, I will dissect your life. You shop for your papa, block me for road. Man, if I don't use what I have, I will use what you don't have against you. That's, you see, let me tell you, even if I cannot get you, I'll get your relative. That's just me. If I try you and I cannot get you physically or metaphysically anywhere, after at the end of the day, so my advice is that people should avoid me if you want to live long. Am I that strong? More. 12 now here, it can never happen that the whole world will be ruled by one God, or there will be a supreme being. There is nothing like a supreme being. It's even clear in the Bible. Now you don't read them well. Till today, I still read the Bible, not because I want to just dive into the whole thing. No, I'm ready to understand that if you come to me with a theory, after you must have smoked the opium of Christianity, which are the dogmas and doctrines of the church, you want to come and preach to me. You understand? My name is Udechukwu Chenna, popularly known as the 12. You can better call me Ezamosu. Kind of like it there.
Okay, Ezamosu. Why Ezamosu? What's the meaning?
King of witches. One who does what normal human beings can do.
Wow, beautiful. We'll come back to that.
According to my parents, I'm the only one that they gave birth to in the east. Others were at the north. And I grew up in Nnewi, Enugu, Asaba, and Onitsha. Born in Sabbath, playing around Catholic, saw myself in Pentecostal church, by Anglican, from Anglican, presently a traditionalist. And what else? A single for the past 24 years of my life. No ex, no present, possibly no future. Last born of 7, but if you count well, we are 11. Let's not demystify. I'm a mobile cinematographer, content director, and you can use forex trading. That one's still there. Is there anything? I had my parents, but not like they were around. My mom's is the one that was mostly around. I grew up in the midst of women, my mom and my sisters, and then my brother. But it was more of my mom and my sisters. That's why today I'm gonna want to get melon guys. You know, she wants to start playing around with my belly because I know how to cook very well. Thanks to my mom. My dad is a businessman. He lives in Kano State. He comes around, let's say, thrice or 4 times a year. Till date. Same thing till date. So he's not always around. So it was just basically I and my mom, school education and all that. So whenever there is need for fatherly duties, he would just say Pestaza. That was how we kept doing it. Till when I dropped out. My mom was a cinematographer and a filmmaker.
Oh, okay. Is that why you're holding a phone? You're showing us that you have a phone or what?
Phone, the reason is just for 2 reasons. Number one, I'm trying to say something without saying something. I am calling a brand, but I'm not calling their name. And number 2, I'm trying to represent what I stand for. Anywhere you see me, you must see something like this in my hands. If you don't see it, just know that it's not me that you saw.
Really?
Yeah.
So, are you begging Samsung or what?
Beg who? Beg not begging anybody. Me? No. I mean, Samsung came to Oka now and then carry me. No. Odibia once told me something some years back. I said, be good at what you're doing, that when they need you, they will clear the bushes to come and see you. I was on my own when Samsung came. I didn't reach out to them for anything. And I would never. When the time is right, they will still come back again. I never begged them. They came to Oka, picked me, we went to Lagos State, did some 1 or 2s until date. We are still running business. And we are even going to do another one before the year is out. So I'm not begging anybody. Other brands are in the line. So yeah.
Calm down. You're talking as if you have pride. Is it that? Calm down. How would you say that Samsung came from Lagos to this place to meet you? Who are you?
I am Ezamosu. Of course now. They came to the east to do what's it called? campus orbit. Yes. And then an influencer called me, said, come around, though. Your people are here. Say, which people? Say Samsung. Yeah, I didn't even go there to see them. Coincidentally, the day I went there to reach the location where they were at. And the next thing I saw some setup. But you know what was happening? Someone pointed at me, play, 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 play. They were like, oh, you've been using our phone. You did this with our phone. Impossible. Now, that was when I was still doing, if you want me to prove you wrong, you bring your money. Like, let's say I shot a video, you're like, it's impossible. It's not possible. This one, that one, that one. I'll tell you, I bring your money. I'll do it again. But now, it's Adiro. We don't ask for those kind of things again. If you want to see anything, go to my history. I don't prove anything to anybody again.
Okay.
Agaliofu, Egadro. There was no money. And then I had this zeal to enter filmmaking, which I'm thankful that I was able to get to SS1. Because if I had dropped out in just 3 where I wanted to drop out, my life for worse now, past where it did now. Not like my life is bad now, but I mean, thanks to my government teacher then, Nze Tobeo Siwe, and his wife, who came to my house to do some kind talkings. And then after the whole thing, after my SS1, I was just fair to myself. Agali Ofadero. There was no money around to further the whole thing. But I went ahead, I wrote outside WAEC and without expo. And I scored 223 and they refused to give me admission. And you know me, I'm not the kind of person that knows how to do things twice. You know, do again and do again. It's not my thing. Once I do once, it doesn't work, I will go and rest. You cannot stress me. Yeah, last ball, no matter. You understand? By default, I hate stress. So I did once, did not give me admission. I rest. As a matter of fact, the day Samsung called me to Lagos State, it was supposed to be the day the school was supposed to start me exam. So I'm like, so had it been I was in school, I'll be writing the exam in the class. And I was supposed to be in a co-hotel with Obi Kubana them. Davido, music manager, Harrison, men mount that day now. Can't day for. I'm not saying education is bad, but go to school, Biko. Go. Don't be like me. Is it I'm lazy or no? I was not lazy. I'm a workaholic person. No, I'm a workaholic person. As a matter of fact, this person seated here was a hawker. Fun fact: I hawked. I was a workaholic person, but that wasn't the issue. Now you understand what makes people what they are is not meant to be seen in public. So can I relate more? Let me not get past a certain threshold. But I was not lazy. I was never lazy. Just that the money was not there, and then the situation around me, I thought there was no way I could get it. So I said to myself, it's better we apply the rule of joy. After all, less is more. You understand? I'm not into the whole thing of let's get there quickly. I don't. If you work with me, you understand that I take time to do things. I'm very slow. Will I get there? Yes. When? I don't know. I don't know how to hit quick reset button.
Okay.
Very hard. Because you go explain tire. It's very hard. My early days in Ordinary, I was explaining myself to everybody. Why I'm doing what I'm doing, feeling bad. And as a matter of fact, I lost my job after 3 months I joined Ordinary. And I believe that I was like, this is Jesus punishing me. I lost my 20K salary job. I lost it. I'm like, could this be Jesus punishing me? Is it the church trying to get me back to the church and all that? Yes, it was very hard. You go explain, and even as a youth, and your parents are not. In my family, only me be traditionalists. The rest are Sabbatarians because we were all born into Sabbaths. So I'm the only one who's a traditionalist. It go hard because you explain yourself over and over and over again. And if God can't punish you, you know can't go school, you know can't get steez, you know can't get packaging. You are finished. You are doomed. That's the thing. So yes, I was blessed to be around educated elites. Then their lifestyle influenced me. Like the people I walk around with, if only you know that the #1 comic writer in the whole of West Africa, and then AMVC award winner, theater arts year of UNN, graduate to first class. So onye Nnewi, ezigbote onye ordinary, the youngest also in the Navy is equal more. Think of men like I don't know. There are a lot of them. They are good. I don't work with my age mate. I like to work with old men or people that are like 10 years or 20 years. older than me. Why did I decide to choose ordinary? Let's say that some things were not made clear. You understand? Which I didn't understand them. Okay. One, I have been made to understand that when they are ancestors, the ones that came before your parents, and then instead of you to honor them, you start saying rubbish. Faulty foundation. Nkajime. Sure, you don't say that land where your grandfather fight, collect. Next tomorrow, person go still call you bad names, say you collect them. So all those bad names you are giving, so I need to go and understand. These people that we are giving this bad name, mind you, nobody converted me. I'll keep saying it everywhere I go. Nobody converted me. I woke up and I felt like I could do it. Focused on it. 31st of December 2021. Took the bold step of leaving the church. And I left, so nobody converted me. The reason being that I needed to find out these things they are saying, all this demonization and all that. I wanted to know if they were true. Funny enough, it's not true. Church can't forever. As a matter of fact, I got there, I felt so. I've been this relaxed and proud and all that. Even some DBs, they tell me if I was as proud as you are, I'll be here. Because they hide them. And what your job then, you depend the you understand? Number one, you can't tell me to, let's assume Nancho your phone now, and then if I try to give you the phone, you say no. I'll promise you a punishment. Not even I'll promise you, I'll threaten you with a punishment. It's not good now. Yeah, Boshi. You understand? It's not good. You can't give me something if I say no, you tell me so. It doesn't work that way. You understand? And then because you are monotheistic, monotheism means one who is into the service or worship of one God. And then I'm polytheistic, you say na nkeme so. Okay, man, I don't understand the reason why you should be thinking that yours is better than me. You understand? So, ordinary and the Oka coming to tell me that Oka should come before ordinary, it's not going to make sense because as the name goes, ordinary, here they are there before and they are there. I'm not saying anyone should leave. Oh. You understand? My people say that if Bella Bia no Budankena no Kankena no rapper no Bunkebella, but not that no when Kaya no we more Biabu Kankena no Bunkebella tenant landlord. You understand? Instead of that thing will come destroy my maybe I won't destroy them. Highest we reach police station, I go write statements. You understand? That's how the thing should be. So the monotheism and polytheistic fight is of no use. You believe in one God, but me focus on your God and let me mind my business. After the book of Romans says, if possible, live at peace with all men. Till today I still read the Bible, not because I want to just dive into the whole thing. No, I'm ready to understand that if you come to me with a theory, after you must have smoked the opium of Christianity, what are the dogmas and doctrines of the church? You want to come and preach to me? You understand? So, coming to make me believe that maybe no kamma. If it's good for you, stay there. As long as we don't evangelize. Happy year on Facebook. Forget all these content creators over there. We don't evangelize. It's a thing of clan, family. Family and we can see it's not even there. It's not even an organized thing. I got say community and when can follow. It's not how it's done. Oraku is something that is against human and spirit. It doesn't make any sense. So be here for a clan. That is what brings us all together. I see no reason why we are all trying to make everyone fall under the whole. Just the way Nigeria can never be one party system, even though I saw what they are doing now. It can never happen that the whole world will be ruled by one God or there will be a supreme being. Exist. There is nothing like a supreme being. It's even clear in the Bible. Now you don't read them well. There is nothing like a supreme being. They may exist. I'm singly taking for granted. I'm not in anything. I'm singly taking for granted. I'm not in anything presently.
Okay. Why? Is it that the girls rejecting the ordinary?
No, it should not even be linked to my culture or my tradition. Just a normal thing with me. I grew up in the midst of girls already, so I don't know. I feel like no girl in this world fine past my sisters. I'm not gonna marry my sisters anyways, but it's just that it's not my thing now. I have a lot to do. My to-do list are long, and woman is the least of them all. So
Okay.
I don't think I need them.
Okay, how old are you?
I just turned 24 last 2 months.
And you are still a virgin.
Ha, nekwa onye agwangana ma ga-alụzi ugwu akwanga. Aga na-ebe anụ na ụwa na-aga. I'm not a virgin.
Okay, why is it that this generation has embraced fornication?
Okay, well, let me use what I heard from someone that each suya, you start by tasting it. You don't just pay your bookie to put everything finish. You won't carry a go house. No, now. You understand? When them and go, it tastes get easy for you understand? I'm not saying it's good, but all I'm trying to say is that I don't blame anybody. Let them live their life. I tell my age mates, every stupid thing you know you can do, as long as stealing and extortion no day. Do that when you get old, you tell yourself, I remember those days we release kind. You understand? At least it is your 20s. Don't joke around. Or be fruitful with it. But I mean, play around. Be careful. Basically none.
I don't understand. Explain.
I've never been to any relation. None. But the I people girlfriend.
Why have you not been in a relationship?
They are not my thing. I don't need them. I need to focus on work. I have a lot to do. Oh, I brought my thing now.
What are you?
I am the 12. I'm straight. I'm not bi. I'm not cis man. I'm not whatever you guys call it. I'm not queer. I am the 12. I'm straight.
Are you a gay?
I'm not gay.
Then why have you not been into a relationship?
That I don't have a relationship doesn't mean you understand? No, I can't bag but why have I not reached a relationship? I just feel like I don't have that time to responsibility, you know. Okay, this morning I checked out of a hotel. One of the guys was complaining that his babe, this one, unto say in sleep, he not tell the babe before you go to bed. Is this what I should be explaining? I have a lot to explain. Instead of explaining to clients that this is why I couldn't provide this work today, I need to provide before evening and all that. Hopefully, call mother why I did not say good night before sleeping, or that she or she, which one be he or she? I'm not gay, I beg. That she called.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That was a mistake.
Wait, you went to a hotel to lodge with a guy that has a girlfriend. Is that what you normally do?
I didn't lodge with him. He's part of my team. He was in another room. We met at the reception this morning during breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't eating with them because I hadn't made any. So he was now saying the thing. I didn't even say anything. I just basically looking at him because I know that can never be me.
Okay. You normally go to the hotel to lodge alone.
Yeah, I do that. I do that a lot.
Why?
Sometimes I feel like my house is not enough for me to focus.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I'll just pay for 2 days, go to a hotel and stay. Some days I'll say I'm going out flying for 12 hours. Those 12 hours, I did one hotel all alone.
Is it that you feel like squandering your money is better than investing it?
Funny enough, that is also an investment because most of these, let's take for instance, the project I'm doing now, 50 for 50, their ideology came up when I was in a hotel. So it's not actually squandering, it's an investment, but it depends on how everyone sees it. Just like buying expensive cars. I know celebrities that buy expensive car, not for squandering. They buy it that tomorrow it will appreciate and they will sell. An instant, Obio. He buys his watch so that tomorrow he will sell them.
So going to lodge in a hotel is not a waste of money?
It's not a wasted investment. Though there are some days I go, I'll be like, how did I even get here? But most of them has not been a waste of money. They are worth it.
And you lodge in a hotel alone without any woman?
Even my manager doesn't know whenever I lodge in hotels. Sometimes I'll just tell him I'm traveling. Like there was a time a week ago, I told everyone I'm traveling, posted a picture of this thing like that, made them believe I was traveling. I was still in Oka. I just lodged in a hotel.
So it's now an addiction.
It's not an addiction. It's more like my way of keeping my mental health intact. It's therapeutic for me. And it's also a way of working that no one disturbs me. It's not like they disturb me in my house, but whenever I'm alone, it gives me this feeling that all I am here to do is just this and nothing can distract me.
Hmm. That's beautiful.
When they start getting old, they go to church. The ladies who go to church when they start getting old, I won't say where they're going is bad, though, you understand? But seeking solution there. It depends on what works for anybody. I'm not going to criticize. Some persons it works for them. Some it gives them ifechi hotel. You understand? Which means one your chi has made for you has passed. And now you're depending on a yeah, or the God of Shiloh, or what God cannot do does not exist. You understand? I'm not sarcastically saying, but I'm not a fan of that. You understand? I mean, give me time to meet and work with people. And also, a very good advice to people who are entering university, 400 level, 200, 300, 400, 500. If you are getting into school, stop this triangular lifestyle. Mostly all these are Christian sisters that used to form your sheets, no, they touch public toilets. Stop this triangular lifestyle of church, market, school. Church, market, school. Try something else. Be useful with your life. Then we are clocking 32, mid 30s, late 30s. Something is knocking on the door. Let me not call the name, but you know the thing that used to knock on the door that time. It's not family choking you. It's not something within your body that is knocking. You now start looking for someone you can now unleash your pressure on. It's not making sense. Like me now, if I'm to have met someone who I would marry, that would have been probably one of the movie sets I've been on because I've seen a lot of nice ladies or club. I'm a nightlife person. So stop doing this triangular lifestyle. It will not help you. Where I meet you does not matter.
Explain.
Okay. Where I meet a girl whom I want to marry does not matter. I can meet you at probably standing on the road as Ashina. It doesn't matter. Like they say, does a past matter relationship? Somehow it plays a role because you have to go back. You have to go back to be able to back test to know how the future will be. But for where I meet you, I don't think it matters. Me, it doesn't matter for me if I should ever settle down. I don't think it doesn't matter. It does not even count. Even meeting, it doesn't matter. If I like, I meet you before the shrine, meet you at the club, meet you anywhere. It doesn't matter. It's just that we are meant to meet there. I'll go never catch him and I'm waiting to see you somewhere nice. What if I meet you in somewhere nice and you show me shege? Let me correct something. If a guy is wearing chain on his right leg, then you can say he's gay. Not left leg. You would not understand it. Let's understand the fundamentals first before I call you libe. Let's not act from hearsay. If only you we do research, go out. Stop acting based on hearsay. Answer. He told me to tell you no. That's why I tell people when you're singing at 12, say there is because I can never say so. If you hear anything that 12 said, come and ask me to confirm if I said it or not. You understand? This thing now, this is my anklets that they are calling gay. Though the thing has attracted a lot of. If you go to my page, I have made a video talking about this anklet. This thing has put me in so much trouble than even the Jesus I declined. This thing I seen now, it has put me in so much trouble than Jesus where I declined. You go explain. You go just dey waka for your own. Your fellow guy go dey call you babe alpha. If Nigeria na country dey function well, if Nigeria dey progress well, why fellow man go dey call you fellow man babe? Why man go dey do like that? No problem. But the thing is that left leg, you can't call them gay. You can't. They are not gays. Gays are mostly on the right, and gays go on silver color more than gold. They don't go on gold. They go on silver than gold, and it's often on the right leg, not left. I know why I had it there, and this has been here for like 4 going to 5 years now. This is my normal way of life, part of fashion.
Why do you have it?
It's just my normal way of being different. Just like you can never see me outside not wearing a white Crocs or anything white for my leg. If you see me wear black, no, I'm paid to wear it. Like yesterday, I had a shoot. We traveled 5 states for the past 72 hours. I've been on tour. So all those tour, I was on black shoe and I was paid extra to wear it. So if I'm to wear any other thing, if not this color, you have to pay me extra to wear it. So it's my normal way of life. You can't see me out there without bead. There must be something. 5 things you can never see. Like if you see me, you must see them. 1, bead. 2, anklet. 3, white Crocs. 4, this one. This has been with me since 2015. General of them, Samsung phone. You can never see me use an iPhone to shoot, not even after I'm gone. My spirit will not even accept it. So these are the basic things you know that no matter how you put it, 12 must be in at least one of these.
Okay, that's good.
My green flag, I'm sapiosexual. You understand? Once you have something up here, that's number 1. Number 2, you go tolerate what they do. Respect mine, I respect yours. You can maybe not be a Christian. I don't mind. What does it look like I'm scouting for your wife now? Okay, but if you're interested in fine boy like me, poor man picking, I don't have anything I'm doing like is giving me big money. But if you mention number 1, you understand? I'm not the best, but when they look for the best, they always find me. You understand? So now you have to be sapiosexual. You have to be erudite. You should be someone who is willing to read. Because if you come around me, you must be a reader. Like for my house, books choke. You go read, I go choke you with books. You go read books. 2, you have to tolerate my religion. You got to tolerate my religion. And 3, you can be God-fearing at any cost, but I don't know. I don't really think there are much. I won't really talk about cooking, no. Because me, self, I'm a culinary certified one. I can cook for myself. At my house, I cook. If my guy where they cook, the chef no come or all those things. Me, I cook for myself. So I mean, I cook very well. So I think you have to have something here because if to liberate the mind is to liberate the soul. Once your head is clear, to clear every other thing. But you have to tolerate what I'm doing because the early days in Ordinary, all my classmates, they wiped. Everybody. It was equally a morning. It was now with time. He's making sense. He's now making something out of it. Some began to come back. I know all of you now. Did I accept you? They play. My red flag. If you are logoric, you know too much. Church. I'm not saying women should shut up, but there is a difference between that you are trying to make a point and you are sounding stupid. Some women will open their mouth, they'll be sounding like product of a torn condom. I've seen a lot of them. They open their mouth, wow, like if it's a school gate, and it will be flowing like River Dam. Like, control it. I'm not trying to use that terminology of all wine cable. No, I'm not going to shut you up. You have rights to talk, but know that to listen more makes more sense. Less is more. You understand? Which way we're gonna make error? Act according to your means. You understand? So red flag and the way body odor. My student mama ofuma. You make this year and come. If you get body odor, me and you go get. And they work about it everywhere. Even this bag now has like 2 perfume inside. I don't like to smell bad. So if you smell bad, body odor, mouth odor, talk too much, no respect, something I had about. We might try and brush it, but tomorrow get that yeah, you go get problem. You're a very big walking red flag. If you don't know how to cook, it don't be for you. Why would I even want to make that kind of? That's gay. Why would a guy be choosing that guy, a fair guy? No, not very dark man. No, I don't try to be that guy. I can't answer that kind of question. I'm not into man. I don't do bro over bro. No, it's not my thing.
Okay. So, what advice do you have for young people that are in school and they don't have money, they're feeling like dropping out?
This is the worst time to drop out, though. Not when you have something like this. I mean, during my time, it was that 310 and the rest of them, those ones will get button. Maybe say if you want to browse, you need to have like 20 MB, 25 MB. Not like now. You have a lot of AIs. You can't drop, you can't drop. Man, I keep telling everybody around me that united we stand, divided I stand. If you fall, now you know what's in there for you. You understand? So there's no reason to drop. If you drop, you don't actually fuck up, or you are very stupid. Sure, a colossal embarrassment to your family. I believe this insult will be enough to make you not to drop. I don't think like I said before. Now that I want them mad. If you need good advice, avoid me. If you want to be useless in life, come and meet me. Yes. That's what I do for a living. If you want to be useless in life, call my number. Oh my God. I will dissect your life for you. If you want to be useful, avoid me. So for me to come and advise you, no, be hard rock. Wow. All I can say is just if you're in school, go back or go to school. Don't turn from problem to be solution provider to part of problem to be solved, please. I mean, and even in this our Igbo, let's revive it. Yahoo people. This is now we are going to build an Igbo. Look at adverse effects in an Igbo. How many companies do we have? How many? The hotels can look everywhere. I think it's development. They play. We go cry blood very soon. So let's not get into the ones that will put our name on the bad side. Why am I even advising? Oh, if you want to be useless, be useless. If you want to be useful, be useful. That one costs your papa cup of tea. Me, I'll become a blessing to my family and my society. If you want to be useful, be useful. If you don't want to be useful, baggy. Virginity. You know, if I should talk about virginity for me, if I should ever end up with a girl who is a virgin, not me go this virgin how? I fear blood. Like, let me even tell one of the factors why I'm even single. It's because I cannot withstand pain. You see this thing? This pain will go inflict on you to check blood. No blood group. It's not like I don't know my blood group. Oh. Yes, but I do. But God, let's go and check HIV compatibility. It's been like 5 years now since I last visited hospital. So I'm afraid of that. Virgin-wise, yeah, I don't know. Virginity is not bad though. It's very good thing. Just that these days, if you take virginity and condi ordinary, they will be like, hey, you are not the next sacrificial lamb. You understand? No, it's not like that. If you're a virgin, keep it too. You understand? Like me, if I should make up my mind tomorrow that I want to marry and I accidentally end up with a virgin, trust me, our marriage. Even BBC News go carry am say this man be like say get juju where the wife use older because for this present era, this dispensation to find virgin with connection. If actually you understand that's why they use tighten, you never use them. But me, I know say to get virgin for this era now, and by connection now, you go need connection. Now. You guys as they born the pikin, you guys call the mama. After mama arrange that pikin for me, keep am well. Me no and touch am. If you be pedophile, that kind of thing.
Okay, beautiful.
If you be pedophile, I'm not supporting that. I'm not. Now me by the table. Why am I going to bring something to the table? I said, guy, what do I bring to the table? For now, as a single guy, I don't think I can answer that question. No. I don't think I can answer that question as a single guy. Is when I'm in a relationship. But if I should enter a relationship, what will I bring to the table? I guess we'll never know until I get there. I don't know. But for now, I'm buy table. So, I mean, if I buy, you should put something on the table now. Okay? I don't know.
There's this vibe you're giving me.
Vibe
How
of...
will a guy be saying this? You don't know what you bring to the table.
Because I don't even plan to get into that state of getting someone that money I can put table and chair. Why are we talking furniture? We should be talking something else. Why are we talking furniture? Everything table. One day the table leg will break. I thought Nigerians has broken the table leg years back. All right, table was still standing. Then they will tell you this table you are shaking. I thought the table has broken. Now you are bringing the table. I thought the table is gone. I don't do table things.
So apparently you don't know what you bring in a relationship. Okay.
Because I don't have a relationship. That's why I don't know what I bring to the relationship.
This is deep.
For someone like me, no.
Why?
Relationship cannot survive without sex. Because let's come out from sounding religious and all good so that society will like us. So let me tell you, if she dey smell, no amount of advice will go still make you want to go back. You will go and eat outside. Let me tell you, that's just the truth. And then there, one day, man, go. And besides, they say variety is the spice of life and monotony kills interest. You keep going in there and all that. And you see, as a lady, if he's too small for you, you will complain. Okay, let's say you didn't know, you did not go, you not come into marriage, and all this enlargement cream or whatever did not work. What would you do? Is it not to go and collect from outside? Even though you might just be telling us, okay, he's the best, this one, that one, claiming your marriage is the best or whatever. So let me tell you, no marriage is good, no marriage is sweet. I use a lot while I study, no. So all these things are saying can sex plays a very vital role. Let's stop playing all these good people, whatever syndrome we are trying to fake, and it is, if not number two, because I won't say number one. Even love is not number one. You don't need love to keep relationship. Number one thing is understanding each other. Now, when understanding come, love will come follow. Then one or twos, you understand? But I don't think if I'm to get into a relationship, love is not the first thing I'm looking out for. I need to understand you very well. How can we align? Can we know that at this certain time and we agree on it? Love is not the number one thing. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. One day love will finish. Love is dopamine. You're eating something just like sex. You're having sex. Your brain is releasing dopamine. And that's where you come and tell the lady, I love you, this one, that one. You think you're the one saying, I'm sorry, you are saying that under the influence of knack. Now knack, they make you talk. Wait, make your eye clear first. When I want sleep, wake up. You can't look at her again. Be like, Listen, that's where you understand they're saying about guys that it's only when a guy sleep with a lady finish, you now be feeling like she's not what it is. No. That was dopamine talking, not the guy. Don't blame him. Not even the girl talking at that period. She be like, she loves you. Don't blame her. She was in the moment. She was enjoying the climax. So let's not mistake dopamine for love. Don't be that stupid. Dopamine can never ever be love. Dopamine is just there to give you satisfaction. You eat pizza, you love it. It will make you go back again. You watch porn, you love it. It will make you go back again. You like football. It will make you go back. Like me now, mine is with editing and music. Like I love a day without music. You want to kill me, that's it. I can't stay without music. I have this thing for music that I now want to get into music production. For my own use, not for official use. I'm a DJ. I've been doing DJ since 2013. For my own use, I've never performed openly. But just my own use, you understand? Does that mean I love what I'm doing? Yes, I love it. On Abia every time. No, it comes with time. And don't make you understand? One artist can never be your favorite of all time. It doesn't work that way. So you can't tell me that sex cannot hold. Sex go hold down. Nothing sweet past sex. You understand? Nothing. Let's not lie to ourselves and be open here. My mama, I know say she go see this. Mommy, your son don't spoil. Daddy, no, we're not discussing for meeting. We're not discussing for family meeting. I don't spoil. I dey take shisha for club. You understand? But sex, you go dey knack.
Okay. So, as the son of a native doctor, how do you use a spell to hold a girl down?
My daddy is not a native doctor. My father is a senior elder in Sabbath. He's not a native doctor. My mom is not even a native doctor. Like I said before, I am the only traditionalist in my family. How do I use spell to hold a woman? I don't come a job where they wine. I have never, and let's even start with that spell, because I think that spell or ogu you talked about came from a place of sarcasm. Because I like to, whenever they bring anything ogu or iyebasolo ordinary in a place of sarcasm, I like to rearrange the table so it will make sense. Ogu is like money. Money is not good, money is not bad. It depends on what you did with it. They prayed for you. My only one they give you holy sand. Nego million son, you low about 12 a.m. Good potable on a paper banker. Moon wage Lord Giles, no ordered not back at Anzundi chair, dear. But I did my own thing. You are complaining. Why are you being stupid? Must he be white to be Ogadi white before Bolo something that is validated? White wedding, white God. I mean, it must not be white now. Let's stop that. So, Ogu is not bad. It depends the EJ. Ogu is good. Ogu is bad. Just like Okite. You have to get one call. That is where you understand that faith without work is dead. That's why Ogu is not bad. On and the content creators are due Facebook. That's just the thing. How can go? There are a lot of them, Juleba. So using juju to hold a girl, if you are doing it, stop it. It's not good. Because one day, but another girl gave you. You should come and break your TV. In a way, post na Facebook to collect views. Think I'll come and watch you. Now be acting this one and that one, fighting this one. This was depending on Ogu. Even as a traditionalist, I know I have not gone to Afa that much. Because why I feel like Afa and Bible are the same. They lie a lot. Bible and Afa, they lie waiting no good caskia. Make I explain to you. Afa will tell you you'll be great in life. It's not a lie. It's not true. But if you rely on it, you'll be useless for life. That is why I tell people the best offer you can give yourself is time. Okay, ask no one dream. Give them time. They said I was going to fail. I was going to become very, very useless. Today, who is the number one in the whole of Southeast? I'm not bragging, but give me time. Let me express myself. You understand? I eliminate my enemies with gentle touches. Gentle touches doesn't mean you touch them. Gently, with time, they began to pull out. So the best alpha you can give yourself is time. Sometimes no, give yourself time, study that thing. Use your critical thinking. That's where the whole thing about reading and doing research comes from. Know if you can handle it. If you cannot handle it, then you can maybe all those things. Why are you going to Dibia first? You do your research. Do your due diligence. Go to the trees and carve out seeds. You are sitting there praying. That's why I hate some of Africans. I will let feel easy. Today they are building cars, electric cars. It doesn't make any sense. It is not going to feel easy. It won't take you anywhere. It will not take you anywhere. If I want to woo a girl, number one is that my lifestyle, for those that does not know me, it may be hard for them to adapt to. But me, you see, as I did like this, I feel day like this now, go airport, enter plane, travel, they go work. There are some days you come to my working place, see me with this bag. That's my life. I like to keep it simple. If I get, you no go know. If I no get, you no go know. That's just how my life is, you understand? Win a girl. If you are thinking I'll come and start posing on your kagandu sabaga batoto gaga. But if I should ever try that kind of thing, hey, if I use pick-up line on you, I have pick-up lines. They choke.
Let's have some.
You want to have some? Hey, okay. This is what I used to use. I will first of all ask you, is your daddy a Jambo official? If you now say no, I will tell you, because you tear me apart. That one day, okay. You see, your crew member done the fall. See, Okujum no come one your August meeting. I get them. Eat plenty. I mean, feel my clothes, touch and feel, and waiting be this. Husband material. Don't play. No, see, I am well blessed too. I didn't talk with you no good. I didn't talk, forget, I did the video. We all know that life sucks, but I suck better. I have a lot of them. I have everything. I'm just a little bit of everything. If you can think of it, I can do it. Aside killing and extortion.
So, what if the girl is not satisfied yet with all these lines?
If she's not satisfied, why I call you on yes, I'm back. I just built a new. I was in Enugu a few days ago. I saw the cathedral. Shiloh is even coming. You can still go there and shield yourself. I mean, what God cannot do. I'm on TikTok every morning. You can still go there. So if you cannot die for my wooing, I don't think there is another way I can get a woman if not by playing around. This is how I do with people. If I meet people, I first of all show you my stupid side first, show you my mean side. Like if you meet me on set, if you those that work with me will tell you, if I'm on set, you mean face, business before pleasure. You understand? That's how I act. If I go on set, until you know can cool court, you understand? So I will show you this side and show you this side. Each of us, if you're waiting for the all-caring one that will provide. Not like I will not provide, though, but what I don't have, I cannot give. I'm not like the one they say what God cannot do does not exist. See, what I don't have, I don't have. Even if I have it, I'm not giving it to you. I have people that need it more than you do. So, my dear, if my will you no work, you don't rest.
You don't use money?
We use money and come and toast the girl. It's not a reason. Hi. I said, we need all the 10. Come on, you if you give him something and tell him it's 10, he will count it before you, to be sure. Every man that you place money, place woman, he will tell you, this money is very important though. Where did the talk onye mu ife mana akpa uche ka akpa ego came from? Oro no onye Nnewi. Sigo no onye mu ife mana akpa uche ka wisdom is better than money. You might have wisdom, he needs money more than anything. Every man will tell you, baby, see, let me tell you, if I was to let's say, for instance, now let me shake a little table. I have these two best friends of mine that we've known for like years, very long time. If I was to maybe think of getting married, would have been the girl. And I thought that one time, see, no one wants to go the mom would anytime soon because I need to build something up. You understand? No woman does not marry and put you in a place of kebatabaofu. No, they build the empire. They build the betas there. If we able those here, kwachalugo. That doesn't mean you'll be useless. So. If you become a liability to any woman, come on, you have to go banilo. Come on, you have to go banilo. No, but we kind of like.
You are trying to say that any women not banilo.
I'm not saying so. I'm just saying that it become a lot of problem for us. And I got with Charlie even does now. We are not philanderers. I had a bunny, except my name, I travel. Now, if I need, but in a normal day, we always inside. Okay, entertainers. This table. This table. They are trying, but some set of people are playing a very stupid game. I will not call names. Let me say the kind of game they are playing. Playing the game of the week. This word is a word of survival of the fittest. If you see something here be on board, you can buy the dip. Though I am not really a fan of buying the dip, as at that time only. I don't do things in Bone area. When your mates are doing, follow them do is not for me. I keep saying it everywhere. What would you do? You understand? That's my lifestyle. I don't believe in the so okay entertainers as a whole. And it feels like not the two. There are those who are on the lesser side and feeling like they are supposed to have been there, but now are fighting. And then bringing spiritual powers are fighting. Which one is that? Bringing metaphysical into the physical. It doesn't make any sense. If you make content out of it. Ndị mmadụ ji echele ọchị olu ụtọ ọnụ ga-eburu ya n'isi gbọ nna ahụ ọzụkwa ọhọwụnya. Let me use my Nnewi tongue. Ọhọwụnya. It happened to the other person now. Omezie go nwa if imewezie it doesn't work that way. You understand?
Last time I saw you made a video about gay people disturbing you. What message do you have for them?
What message do I have for gay people? Same thing I said that time. If you near me, I know among the 10 commandments, only thou shalt not kill that I have not done. That's the one remaining. Because my father warned me and said, even after I die, though he's not late, even after I die, don't ever in your life let me know here that you killed somebody. And don't ever join courts. These 2 warnings. And then now gave me another advice. At all costs, follow elders' advice. Listen before you talk. But you see gay people, if you be say even before my popsy die, I feel defy that rule. Because of them. But since I made that video, the few of them reacted to it in my DM. I still blocked them. But if you shop for your papa, block me for road. Man, if I don't use what I have, I will use what you don't have against you. See, let me tell you, even if I cannot get you, I will get your relative. That's just me. If I try you and I cannot get you physically or metaphysically anywhere, after at the end of the day, so my advice is that people should avoid me if you want to live long.
Are you that strong?
Am I that strong? More. 12 now here leading one you see.
Why? Explain that.
12. Now I have a leading one you see. One here between the marker. If I travel, I deal on water and fruits, all those things, or probably my new.
Explain.
It just yeah, when Sunday below, I just don't like to be. Let me explain something to you now. When you are very open to people, you are easily taken down. When you create some kind of boundaries, oh yeah, he's single. This boy he doesn't use camera to shoot, no matter how much you bring on the line. He has a specific brand, okay, which is if it's not this brand, hold your script, he's not doing. And we'll do all we get with you say that now, if this work goes against his standard, he's not doing it. Do you think that kind of person is someone you can take down easily? Somebody that every month end he goes before his more and then to no look at I'm not trying to brag in my ogu and my whatever. No. But if you try to take me down,
why have the ogu not given you money?
Why have the ogu not given you? You don't know if I have or if I don't have. You understand? Major, you will never know. You understand? That's how my life is. I may have, but it's not under my possession because there is just like very dark man. Like when EFCC carried him, he said that was when he knew he was very useless. Same thing as me. Anybody will carry me now. I am very, very useless because I don't have anything in my name. Nothing. Not even my house. Where are they? They in my name. Not even this food is in my name. Nothing. So I have nothing in my name.
So the organ doesn't pay then?
It pays, but not in my name, can't you? Yeah? You understand? So that if you may make you understand? I'm what do I make in a month? As a traditionalist, I'll be as a mobile cinematographer. Rephrase the question. You're trying to put me in trouble here. What kind of question is that? Which one is as a traditionalist? As if I'm just into you come and I'll bamboozle you and take money, put. I don't do necromancy. I'm not into orgoism. Okay, Basilike. Another my bafa. So, how much I make in a month is not meant to be put out there now for PR reason. I'm PR trained. I can't say that outside. But just know that I make sometimes 7 or 6.
$7,000.
Hey. Chauffeur Pamini, Habadallah. Is that how you do? What's up with you, man?
7 what?
7 or 6. Just hold it like that. If you think it's 7 million, my chi, I can't wait. If you think it's 6 million, I don't know. Just say if I make 7 or 6, it could be, I don't know, anything. How much is my crops? My plug, if it is school gate, like this one now. I bought this one for 15,000. Then the cheapest I have is 2.5. It's a lie. We are not broke. Traditionalists are not broke. Just have a handwork.
But you just explained that your croc is 15,000 naira. This is not original. How do you defend that?
How do you describe rich to start with? Because if you are describing rich materialistically, that means you are mentally broke. You are poor. You don't describe riches based on what I put in my body.
Why are traditionalists broke?
We are not broke.
Explain.
Traditionalists are not broke. Like Agaliofu wise, ego wise, money wise, we are not broke. There was a film that was done recently in India. You know how many millions that was put into? Like tens of millions that was put into the film. Only ordinary made the film. A lot of traditionalists I know, they are very rich. Not these content creators on Facebook that we know that are flaunting Ogwan, Bensky, and all those things. We know them, but no. Traditionalists, we are rich. Oh. Now you know, no. The updates there, now you know, no. We are not broke.
Mention some rich traditionalists.
How would I call their name? Just know that name when did you know now. I am not rich. I am just alive and existing. But I can't say I'm rich. Because if I'm rich, I will know. But you cannot say I'm broke. That's just the thing. So the ones I know, I cannot call their names until they come and sit here. They want to call their name, Subadro. But for me to call name.
When your dad bought this Samsung for you, did you register it in your name?
To start with, my dad stopped buying phone for me in 2014, I mean 2013 self. Even before I started, this is my 10 years old. I'm not a kid. This is my 10 years of shooting with phone. And the first phone I shot it was not my dad that bought it for me. It was my elder sister, Diomax, that bought it for me. So my dad, the last phone my dad bought for me was even Nokia. But sorry, Solo Aspire 1S. That's the name of the phone, which spoiled in my last church.
Who bought the phone for you?
It was my dad, 10,500 naira, white solo phone. It was bought in Obejon, April 12 or something. April 11 or 12, because the next day was holiday or something. I can't forget the day. Because that day was a very happy day for me, so I don't forget. The name of the phone is Solo Aspire 1S. Go and check it. One small phone like that. So my dad does not buy. I stopped asking my parents for money about 5-6 years ago. I can ask my ago. Even my siblings, I don't ask them for money again. But no, I don't want to depend on anybody. If you meet me on a normal day, you must hear me say last born no mad. I don't joke with it, but do I ask them for money? I don't. And I need the same give them. I don't ask them for money.
So as a last born, is that why you cannot approach a girl and woo a girl?
I knew you were going to come there. No, it's not the mommy's boy. It's not the mommy's boy syndrome. It's just a personal thing. I'm not like that. I swear. Funny enough, my team of writers, ladies. If you check my team of students, the most successful one, a lady. The people I teach now, most of them, I'm surrounded by women. So if I should choose now, when you want to be choosing down, you have this feeling of so is this person that 12 like more than me? I cannot explain. So
are you trying to say that girls are falling for you the way you are?
Don't play. Don't play. They choke, oh, they fall. Now you know no. Take
Explain.
your shots now. They are falling, you know. Like
Ex-
when I did the work of Christmas, they fell now. I will lie for you. They fell. Some even offered food. Some even offered. Okay, well, after the film, I opened. That was when I packed into our new apartment. So I had an open door for a movie night. Funny enough, it was girls that were applying. I'm like, babe, this is ticketed though. 15K. One girl get mine, pay for two. She and her friend. She said, so if we're going to stay in your room, oh, that was when my room was still open to everybody. Until now, that is not accessible to anybody again, even guys too. So I don't want no. I don't like it. You see, Pampers is very expensive. I beg.
Why didn't you choose one?
Why didn't I choose what?
One.
One of those ladies. Ha. With all these anonymous links that used to fly in this ifite, that someone is carrying HIV and wants to spread it. I will now come and choose one. For this ifite, now I will carry babe. If I go clear that HIV ifite, maybe when I go see.
Sharp. So, what is it about if the girls and HIV?
I don't know, like since I read one anonymous what about is that since I read one anonymous message like that, since then I say if
What was the anonymous message?
someone wrote that one popular influencer had tiny pimpim hair. So that one, the guy was not trying to clear his name. They now come and say another thing that
Which guy? Which guy was that?
I want to call his name. He's the guy has big influence. If you see this, you will say two of his point by name. And then there's another big guy, very big guy.
Give us hints.
Hints. He's a very big influencer. Now, the one I'm talking about, they see they have small pimpin. He's a very big influencer, well known. You understand? I cannot tell you further, but it's a very big name. If you take, you don't know. You don't know anybody. You can't say you have small pimpin. Those are if they can relate. Now there's this other one they say is very big. I'll not call his name. He's also a graduate. Now say that one, you know, they last for bed. Say you go do, just no go even reach 10 seconds. And now I come dey ask, say if you want knack, you open your phone, timer, oh yeah, starts. 1, 2, you go on, and once you reach 10, you don't do finish. It doesn't make any sense. So all those things. Now one girl that came out and said that she has HIV and her aim is to share it. This thing was happening 2 years ago. That she wants to share it in this ifite. I'm like, wow. Mind you, I have nothing with any ifite girl, trust me. I have nothing with them. I'm not going anything. So you cannot say the thing. Me, the thing can't triple my fear that even if I had wanted to go and re-or, I cannot again because you don't know who is who. You understand? And even if I was to even do, but if they are law students, because those girls get nyash, I swear, but just that they're feeling like their daddy owns the school. Their pride is too much. You understand?
Tell us about it.
Yeah, those law students. You don't jam music law students. If you meet them, you do unlawful things. Those girls, don't play. If you jam them, you do unlawful things. Well, those ones aside. So all these after the whole HIV conundrum, and thankfully I'm out of Ifite right now. I just go there to pick up my food. I don't live around there again. This is my 5 years now in Oka. Yes, but no, you're not gonna see me. I'm too young to come and buy, even though I'm not praying for long life too. Me, you want to know how many minutes I last? Call your girl now. These kind of questions are not meant to be asked by a man. It's meant to be asked by your girl.
How many minutes do you think a man should last?
How many minutes do I think a man should last? A responsible man shouldn't stay there for more than 20 minutes. Like me, that have timeline to edit. But let me tell you, if I don't shoot it the next 2 weeks, I will still be very busy and like very, very busy. When I mean busy cutting and doing a lot of edits. If in the next 2 weeks or even 1 month, possibly, yes. So why would I go and stay there for 1 hour? I want to impress your papa. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. No, I'm not going there.
Why did you say it and you're feeling uncomfortable?
No, now the thing. No, these people they used to think you have to. How they say it again? That you have to quechiri until you not do this thing. Is it until I calm my brain out then you now come and calm down? It's not making any sense. I don't see why a man will not go there. 20 minutes is even too much. I don't know why these girls, you are raising porn stars in the name of daughters of Zion. I don't know, but for me, a responsible man, can you never hear me for like 20 minutes? Don't you know that the more you're engaging in that activity, you're sweating. You're not under air condition, no. But I know say if you know that it's good to get light. And how many rooms get AC? I'm just saying for this location. Now, how many people can't get AC? How many people can't get light? Now, if you're sweating, body odor, and heat going down there, let's think health-wise now. I mean, it's going to cost something. Let's think like human being. It's not good. It's not in a waste of time. In Akubo, are you building house? Highest amount of money I spent on a year was is it 350? It was 350,000.
How much?
350,000. She's not my girlfriend, though. Calm down. So this is how I do my thing, eh? If you're my students and you sign up, after your classes, I do send off. So mostly is the money you bring. Now I go add something for, get you something, and then send you out. You understand? So that was the highest I've spent. It's not, you understand? For people now be thinking, 12, you spend 350,000 on a lady. Oh, me, come on, do Lori.
So what did you gain from what you spent on her?
I gave it to her so that she will not go out there in the future and give me excuses like you are giving a project. You now be hearing, I go to beg clients for phone to shoot. No. Or you now be hearing, and 12, do you know anybody I know I can borrow phone from in this said place? Or all these kind of, no. I knew the days I was borrowing phone to shoot, I knew the kind of insult I received. Even when I was paid 7,000 for a work that would bargain 15,000. 7,000 naira, and I was like, no. So I can't let anyone go through that. So if you are my student, when you're signing out, I give you something tangible to hold on, so that tomorrow if I give you any shoot or a client, you don't tell me, so if I don't have a phone or something. Meggy. I know that you're not under my jurisdiction again, but I will deny you of things that even in 10 years time you can't access them again from me. They choke now. Why I not gonna get babes again? They're fine.
Do you have male brothers?
You choke, but they're not always around, Sha. Yeah. Why they ask? You the scouts? What's your plan?
Okay. What you have done to other girls, would you like other guys to do it to your sister?
What have I done to other girls that you're telling me what I've done to other girls? Would I like them to be done to my sisters? Is it things like saying no to relationship? Well, I don't think I've done any girl bad. Okay, there is one I did bad, Sha.
Tell us about it.
Okay, I did one film that time. I know she will come out and make a video because she get levels for TikTok. But I mean, no publicity is a bad publicity. So this girl now did one film, Ifemelo. She directed the film. If you want to know her name, go and watch the film. I don't know if it's even out safe. So after we were doing the film, there was this little spark that she wanted to create. I was not ready for it. And she was just the serious in the whatever she was creating. Because I was never even in the mood to put anything out. So last, she got to be like a user. In my mind, a little bit, there is no challenge. So so if you are thinking that is part of the things you will count on as 12 do women bad, I don't know, but see, honestly, I don't think I've treated anyone bad. Just that if you want to start anything with me, tell me. Don't go and have this what would I call it, fictional mindset that is happening even though it's not happening. It's not true. It's not really create special memories that never existed. I am single, no ex, no present, possibly no future. Yoruba girl. If she passed my test, yes, but maybe one reason why I might say no. I don't think there is reason, no, because I'm not a tribalistic kind of person. I don't think there is. I don't say that my fellow Igbo, so they're very expensive. I will not marry. That's the money that if I have the money, I can go. But if I don't have the money, no matter how good you are, you're very expensive. We can get along there. They're very expensive to afford. If I come marry, finish, then you want to go visit your mama. That's why I don't kidnap. Marry girl from Ifite. Well, all the girls that are in this school are not from Ifite, actually. They're just here by condition. My condition make fish bend. But for me to collect girl from Ifite, like I said before, Ifite, I'm not sure say me and Ifite girls go get any. No. We can't.
All right. So before we sign out, what's your last word? Is there anything I didn't ask you want to say or air out your mind?
Is there anything I want to talk about? Okay, I just want to say that These our youths that are making noise on social media concerning politics, you are just being stupid. If you can't get into the system, stop talking about it. Stop shouting from outside. Look at what Peter is doing. Can't you be like him? You're just here making noise wow from outside. Me self wey dey the system, uncle, you no see me. You're just shouting. So if you want to if you want to make a change, get into the change. Don't stay outside and be shouting. And if any little thing happens, do you know how many times they've threatened me? Do you know how many times? Do you know how many threats? Do you know how many times I've seen gun, even when I was in this ifite? Do you know how many times? And they do something one time, they carry gun, come where they work. You thought I didn't find out who did it. Even though I know say who do and they watch this thing. Still I know say na you do am. I know say na you. I still go Enugu find me come there. I know say na you still do am. When I go see they find me, they work about. So where do I see they wait? But see, politics, Nigeria is not something that we are going to win with prayer. Trust me. We are no longer under the what's it called? Democratic system of government. It's a lie. We are now under parliamentary system of government. We are going back in time. Let's understand that. The three arms of government now, Wike, Ababio, and what's his name? And Asiwaju. If you want to rebuild the system, get into the system and stop shouting from outside. Let's come out and do what we are supposed to do. And stop playing this tribalistic game. If you know the right person, me, do I know the right person? No, I don't know. But all I'm saying is that Nigeria is our business. You see, Jackpa, I'm not going to Jackpa. If you bring work outside Nigeria, I will go and do it and come back. Am I going to leave? No, I'm an advocate for a new Nigeria. Why am I leaving? Naga. I like to stay at home, I beg. Imagine no USA now, while I won't feel. There is this joy that comes with me if you know it's just one inner joy. So I can't. My own is that youth should get into government. Let's get into politics. The more you are just seated out there making noise, the more these men are eating money. Everybody there. Money there. It's not like I'm eating them. I've not 1 naira. I've not tasted. Even presently now, I get one way to do for this Anambra State. I clear them. Una money. I know they look into your money. All I want is something that benefit the Anambra youth. And they're telling me, step down of that thing. And what do you that thing about? The people you are doing it for, no send you. So let me tell you, if I die today, these people will still move on without me. So it's better I take the sacrifice and go. You understand? So now, get into the system. There is nothing you're doing outside there. Get into the system and let's rearrange these things. I'll put it here. These old men are not going to be there forever. If we start now, that is where that thing now, we got half of time. When we start now to build it, with time, we'll become the next people. You can't be there and you know how many times I've heard this English word, now my boy be this, don't open doors for me. You thought my connections were just normal. Now my boy be this, open many doors for me. Imagine if we can't get like 5 or 6 of us for this, let's say this if it now we can't get like 5 or 6 boys where they use that words open door for. When I come and they open for small boys then. They go come, they stop, they pick money for Yahoo. They scam people, they thief, they go robbery with gun and all those things, they kill people. I'm not saying that Nigeria is going to change. Like those that are voting for Peter be thinking that Peter B is going to be the quick answer to Nigeria. Let me tell you, there is no quick reset button in answer of that. If Peter B enter the city, we just go and press it, but Nigeria will reset. It's going to take time. Let's take the fictional Bible story, for an instance. Or Moses about calendar within that time. Moses didn't get them out. It took him time. If actually it was true. That was why I said fictional. So now, get into the system and stop making noise outside.
Okay, you said they were shot, but you didn't die. Is it that you have Odeshi?
I was not shot. They just came with a gun. And unfortunately, my management saw them before time. And they made arrangements for people who sent them out. Even before the people came, they have left. Then I went to Enugu again. They came, but they missed my room. Or I've left the place before they got there. And they went to another person's room. So it was 9 in the morning that I found out. Then I came back to Oka again. I took a 24 hours break because I was trying to find out who did that thing. Then that person was whom I met last. I told him, this is where I will be. I want to take a break for 24 hours. I have paid for this hotel. That was when I did my 50 for 50 projects. The next morning, I paid for a hotel. In this Ifite, went and told one person where I was. Only one person knew my location. Only one person. This is where I was for the next 24 hours. I paid for the hotel, got there after beating. I don't know, I just felt the move. I don't know, my spirit just changed. I felt like I needed to just leave there. I picked up my laptop, went to one of my guy, one editor. I go inside, crash for there, come back the next morning. And the say some guys come find me. I say, who are they? Describe them. After the full description, it was still the same people. So sharp. Now I
What,
know who is my problem.
what did you commit?
What did I commit? I know something they thought I shouldn't have known at this age. That's just the thing. I discovered something I'm not supposed to have seen. So that's just the thing. You think say he dey ordinary say person pay that heavy amount for a house rent and living inside that place. You know this guy. So I just found out something I was not supposed to find out. So they are now like step out or stop talking about it. And it's also do you know the most annoying thing is that the youth where they do and for no even send your papa. They will still go out and say rubbish about you. But I'm not doing it just for them. If not for them, I mean one day, person will get sense go come out and they will start talking like me. And if they start talking like me, I mean, when I entered newly, I can enter a place and talk. They will chase me out. Today, if I talk and they want to chase me, some young bloods will come up and say, "No, you can't take him out of here." You understand? When I started mobile cinematography, some people were just hiding under content creation. I said when it started making sense, and the next thing they began to come up, they began to spring up. And now, if I stand, some person stand. So same thing I believe will happen here. A time will come when I will stand and you to stand beside me. Or are they standing now? Just a few. Even the few, their legs they shake because they're afraid of their life. That's why I keep saying, if I die today, I die a happy man. After I've achieved all my aim, I'm just here to bless people, nothing else.
Is it that you have Odeshi that is what's giving you?
I do not have a date, but it's just that I often sense things before it happens. I'm that sensitive to some situations. Before it happens, I'm often sensitive to know that it will happen. I'll live there. Or I cannot even step out. Like the day of Imok, I don't know what they planned for me that day. I bought everything I needed for the sacrifice. I made a post I was going there. Bought everything I needed. On the day of Imok, I just had a cold feeling that I should not step out again. I didn't step out. Okay, and now say let me go and get food, junk for my estate. Coming out, I got a call. So if I file, this kind of so person, do you know the person? We've cited them for this so place. So they said they won't come do this. I said, no worry, I know what they were there for. I mean, they fine, no, they whine yourself. I know who they were looking for. Maybe say people don't know these people, no, we know them. But just that I'm not wafa. But will it come out? Definitely. Highest tonnage in those channel election now. We will know who we who.
Thank you for coming to our show.
That
Mokob, the real Mokob. Okay, so thank you for having.
Dalon and keep watching adult gists because if you don't do it, I will carry your gists enter streets and adults I will cast and give.